Secretary of the U.S. Army made an unannounced visit to the Quad Cities today. It comes as the Army has proposed cuts and consolidations on the base that could affect hundreds of Quad Cities jobs. TV6 Investigates has been tracking these proposed cuts for months. Matt Christensen is here now with details about today's visit. So Matt, what did we learn?
Yeah, the government says it will help streamline the military, but Quad Cities leaders say the consolidation plans could harm the local economy and diminish military preparedness. Local leaders invited Army Secretary Daniel Driscoll to tour the arsenal before the Army finalizes its plans to restructure bases across the nation. Our Representatives Marinette Miller-Meeks and Eric Sorensen met with Driscoll during the tour to emphasize how important the arsenal is to the Quad Cities economy and the nation's military preparedness. So at a press conference after the tour, Sorensen said he thought it was a success.
And I have encouraged him repeatedly to come to Rock Island to see what we have to offer. But now that he has, he understands, I think, a little bit more about the value. When we look at some jobs that are potentially, going to be cut here, now he may have second thoughts about how important the Rock Island Arsenal is.
This all comes as the Army has proposed merging some of the programs at the arsenal, and that could cut hundreds of jobs. About 6,000 people work on the arsenal, but it supports about 15,000 jobs in the community. Now contributing $1.25 billion to the Quad City economy each year.
All right, thank you, Matt. And coming up tonight on your news at 6, Matt will be back with more about the visit and what comes next for the Rock Island Arsenal. Illinois Senator Dick Durbin, another advocate for the arsenal, released this statement saying he encouraged Secretary Driscoll to visit the arsenal to see firsthand the hard work Quad Cities men and women do at the arsenal. He also wanted the secretary to see how important the arsenal is, not just to the military's preparedness, but also its importance to the Quad Cities economy.